Yeah, good man, good man, good man. Hope everybody doing good. Yeah, today is Saturday, November the 4th. So we here garden, here again in the garden. But before we start, I want to say rest in peace to my cousin Maurice Lois, aka Moggie. Today would have been his birthday, May the 4th. He was buried last week, Thursday. Last week Thursday. Yeah, last week Thursday he was buried. You know, yeah, that was my cousin and my god brother. My father is his godfather, so rest in peace to him. So this little video will be dedicated to him for sure. So yeah, man, a person who always joyful, full of love and everything, pure positive vibes, So yeah. So before, like I said, before I start this, I will just give let me see. I would give three little stories about my cousin Moggie. Yeah, that's three small stories. What I could remember about Moggie. Yeah. So, me being young, I could remember him always riding motorbike. Yeah, I was with the motorbike, going up and down, hopping, you know, broadside the motorbike left to right, on the road, on the dot, I was had a nice show, you know. So that was one of my good memories of Moggie. Then the other memory I have of Moggie, the first time I saw his hand come out of place because I know he had an accident on the motorbike that probably damaged his shoulder. I can remember that. But the first time I actually saw his hand coming out of place, it was a football game down Sanagang on the ball field. Yeah, Sanagang on the ball field. Cosmos was playing against, I can't remember which team, and Cosmos won the game, I think by penalty kick or whatever. And he was jumping up and down, jumping, until he fell on the ground. Everybody wondering, but what happened to him? What happened to Moggie? You know, come to find out his hand was out of place. And he was in pain, balling. So that's another memory I have of Moggie. Then the last one is a funny one. He used to always harass me about this. He used to be always chilling. Like I said, I always be chilling with the older fellas like Moggie, my uncle, and Smiley and the rest of the boys them. And we used to be always up talking about making children, and he have a few children. I think he had about 6 or 7. But anyway, he used to be always harassing me. Yeah, when I go make my children and thing. I tell him, don't worry, man. I think I probably was about maybe 15, 16, 17. I was telling him, you know what? By the time I hit 18 or 20, I got my first one. I was telling him, I ain't going to do like my father. My father waited until I was about 20, when he was about 29 or 30 to make me. So I said, you know what? Nah, I ain't going to make that mistake. And I actually did the opposite. I had my first child when I was about 30 or 31. Yeah. And he used to always harass me about it. I said, man, I a joker, man. I slow. I keep up to my words, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So every time you see me, you would always bring up that joke. Yeah, like how, I went and do was with my father. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So those are 3 little memories that I, have with Mogi. Even though I have others, but those are, the ones that I will talk about. So anyway, rest in peace, Mogi. Happy body. You know what I mean? You're okay, you're suffering, you're jack. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the video that I'm doing today in the garden. So I actually cleared out a little spot down to the end over here. Down to where the pallets are. come around this side. So I'll be passing the rake, make sure that there isn't any stones, because I'm going to use the machine that is up there in the corner to clear out that spot that I just showed you. And then I'll be cutting this piece of stick that you see on the ground. This is cassava. So I'll be cutting pieces of the cassava to place them in the corner down there where I showed you guys just now. Yeah, so that is the mission for today. Yeah, so clear out in the corner to plant these sticks of sweet cassava. All right, when I finish, I'll show you guys the results. All right then, until. Yeah, so I just finished there creating the little bedding for the cassava slips that I'll be putting in. The machine helped me dug it up, clear it up deep, you know. So last stage right now is to chop up the cassava pieces and just put them in the ground. Yeah, so here we go. The cassava slips are in. The cassava slips are in. And that's about it for the day. Well, for now, cars look like there's some rain coming over the hill. Yep, gotta get out of this.